Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. So welcome to my channel. So I am currently working on September 2023 Saturday video. This is video number 4. It will air September 23rd. And for September, I'm concentrating on the Circle Sayings bundle, which this stamp set, and the 2 3/8 inch circle punch. Love, love, love the punches. So today we are going to bring in a retired stamp set, the Thoughtful Blooms. We're going to use this one, and I think we're going to add this one. We're using this little teeny weeny one. And let me show you. We're doing a note card, by the way, so I can move this aside. I do have a sample to show you. This is my envelope. This is the card, just a little flower on the inside, a little thank you card. Really, really sweet and very simple. And I love all this little added bits of the blackberry bliss on the DSP. By the way, this DSP was a piece of the Regency Park. I know this is not in the catalog, but you know, if you have any paper that has what is this, petal pink, you could use it. So, and I'm bringing in some retired stuff, so why not use what I have, right? That is the best thing about this. So I'm going to set that right there. And we're going to go over what you're going to need. So we're doing a note card. So you're going to need a note card. And this is mine. This measures 5 by 7, scored at 3.5. Now layer number 1 is our Blackberry Bliss. And this is 3 1/4 by 4. Excuse me, it never fails. By 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. Don't know why this happens to me here lately. So then we have our DSP, like I said, Regency Park. This is one side of it. This is the side we're using this nice subtle little petal pink. This layer is 3 by 4 1/4. That's going to go here. And then next we have a 3. Yes, this is my layering scallop circle die that I cut a piece of Blackberry Bliss out. And this is roughly the 3 inches. Yes. And then I'm going to set this right over there so it doesn't get lost. Then we are using the 2 3/8 circle. And we need a scrap piece big enough for that circle. So we're going to do some punching on that. We're going to use the small bloom retired punch that goes with the Thoughtful Blooms stamp set. And I have some scrap for that. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to set this aside. And we're going to be using these pearlized enamel effects. I really like those. And they're pretty flat. You don't have to worry about a lot of bulk. So the first thing I want to do, besides getting all this stuff where it goes, is I want to show you how I laid out my stamps. So we are using, let me get the stamp set again. We're using this Blooms, and we're using Thank You. So what I did is I have a 2 3/8 inch circle in Balmy Blue. This was just in my little tin here of, you know, stuff. Here's another circle, but that one is actually bigger. That's like a 2 3/4. Let me make sure that this is the right one. Yes, it is. Okay. So I keep those there. I use them. So what I did is I laid my stamp like so, and I put the thank you. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do it. I tried it at an angle like this, but I wasn't, that was okay, but I was like, nope, I'm gonna go this way because I want that small bloom flower right in the center. So that's how I did this. Now I'm going to lay this here, pick it up with my block. Then I'm going to lay the thank you, which is now staying thanks to the Blackberry Bliss. And we are going to go ahead and, if I can find the Stampin' Pierce mat, we're going to go ahead and get this punched. Now, I know that I'm going to use full strength ink. I'm not going to stamp off on this one. So I'm going to ink her up. Then I'm going to put it right here. Now, I'm not going to stamp the thank you until after I punch this. So I'm just going to hold it down there for a second, let that ink soak into my paper, and it is beautiful. So, oh, we're going to use that again so I can leave it open. It's quite stiff. So I'm going to bring in that 2 3/8 of an inch circle punch. Get me a little border there. Going around, and I'm gonna punch. And that's all there is to that one. So next I can bring in my thank you and my Blackberry Bliss, which I have all over my hands. Put that right there. Now, I will tell you, as an afterthought, I thought about adding a little bit, which I think we're going to try. I can always flip it over, right? I want to, you guys know I love this itty bitty background little splatter image. I'm going to take that. I think I'm going to stamp off. Yes, so stamp off. And I'm going to add this lightly over my circle, over the whole thing. Why not? So stamping off. Yes, I am gonna like that. I am going to like that. So like I said, there are alternatives for these splatters. I'm still gonna need this, but for now that one is done. I need my little scrap for my bloom. So I want to, I think, start, I didn't do this on my sample, but this is the solid image. I'm going to go that one. Then I'm going to stamp again right away. And I'm going to figure out which one I like better. So hopefully I can line this up. It's okay if it's not perfect. I don't like, let's see. Not sure. So let's do this one more time and then stamp off and try to line it up a little better. I'm going to stamp directly on it a second time. I don't want it quite, I like this. This is just a hint darker than this one because we did it twice, but we stamped off first. And I'm happy with that one. So that's the one I'm going to punch. I just want a hit of that petal pink in there. So that's the winner. And then I'm going to take my fingernails and put them to use and curl up the edges of my little flower here. Can move this aside. Now, not sure if I mentioned this, but this is the retired sprig punch, and thanks to a girlfriend, she had an extra she gave me, which I cannot thank her enough. I cut off the tops of the same one. You can see these are the same one. I just cut off the tip of it. That's all I wanted to add me a little leaf to this flower. And how I did this, well, nope, I want to stamp first. So we're going to stamp that itty bitty tiny thing right there. I lost this one, but this one probably ended up in the bin somewhere. I am going to stamp this in a few of the flower centers. Okay, so then I took this and I'm going to do a little line here, big for the flower, and a line there. So I'm going to take my little sprig here, pop it down. If I can pick up the other one, that would be nice. Pick this one up. And this one gets to go in the center. Oh, and I really like that stamped on there. Very, very much. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so where is my layering circle scallop punch? We are going to, yeah, we didn't pop it up on dimensionals before, but let's do it on our actual one if I can find the dimensionals. So 1, 2, taking off 3 of them. I'm going to put one in the center and do just a little triangle on there. For me, that is more than enough. Of course, I have to catch it on the edge there, don't I? Glue scissors to the rescue as I got a little close. Okay, so this one now is going to get popped up. The sample didn't get popped up, but that's okay. So next we're going to bring in our petal pink. And we are going to do some stamping. You guys might think it's tedious, but I really think it added. But I'm not going to do as much as I did before. So I'm just going to add a few of these around, let's see, over here. I'm going to set this in the center. I don't want as many as I had before. I just think that was a little too many of them. So let's see, this one over here. And I want this one here. And this one right there. This one down here. I'm getting a little carried away again, aren't I? But this one needs to be there. I'm happy with that, but I'm going to come over here and add a little pop on the outside. And this one. And this, I need one that's like close to the outside of this. We can go here. Let's see. Nope, that's going to be totally, nope, there it is. All right. A little bit right there. I think I'm good. I'm thinking, I don't know why, but I want this one. I don't know why I just know that one is not going to get it. Okay, I'm going to stop while I'm ahead, right? Just stop. Just stop. Oh, I just wanted a hint of that little bit of Blackberry Bliss on and around this, and I think it's so pretty. Just that little bit. If you don't have that little tiny stamp, take a little marker and color in the center of the flowers of some of them. So very easy little card to make. Oh, so much better. So much better. Then we're going to pop this down in the center. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. All right, so we're going to do some stamping on the inside. We are going to add a little bit of this up kind of the side, not all the way, and not all the way that way, just a little bit. And we are going to, let's do it in Blackberry Bisque first. We are going to give ourselves a flower like right there. And then we're going to come in with some little Blackberry Bliss, little teeny tiny ones. So I want to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, so pretty. Yes, and we haven't forgot the petal pink. Now we're going to repeat this. Oops, I know I'm at the bottom end of the page here of my mat. So I'm going to stamp, twist it off because it's going to get Blackberry Bliss on it. Stamp off again and just layer that ink up a little bit more. Not as dark as it would be full strength, but just a little bit. Oh, so darling. Now we're not done. We have our envelope somewhere. There she is. So we are going to do the same thing. Add some of this down around the edges, and just like we did on the inside, there. And then we're going to repeat Blackberry Bliss. We're just going to do the little flowers there. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and we're going to carry them across. Yes. Okay, one there. Look how much ink I got on the side of that block. If this dips onto this envelope, it's done for. All right. So we need to darken our flower here. So stamp off on, get the ink off, stamp off, and layer that ink up, and it just deepens it that little bit more. Now we're going to move these so we don't have an accident. And there, the inside there. Now the pearlized enamel dots, I did a little 5, and they actually took on the color of the Blackberry Bliss, and I'm not sure if that's because, oh, so pretty. So one here, there. This time they're much whiter. I think it's because the ink was wet when I did it. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to add some little pearlized enamel dots to some of those flowers in the background. With this one, this. I need one more. Somewhere in here is going to get another dot, and I'm not sure where at to put it. We're going to add it right here. Yes, maybe a little bit there on that one too. And then when it dries, it's going to be gorgeous. Very, very pretty. Now I'm thinking we need to color in a little in Old Olive. And I'm just thinking it needs a little bit more, and I'm not sure. What is this? We can use Pear Pizzazz. I know it's retired, but it has a nice tip, and that is important. So I just want to give, oh, yes, just a little hint of green on the leaves. Yes, let me do this one here. Here. Oh, most definitely. So there's my little note card. So cute. I hope you guys like it. If you do, you can see how much the little speckles add. This is the sample. This is what oh, really darling. So I hope you guys like it. If you do, would you let me know? Leave a comment, as I love your comments. You guys have been so supportive, and I sincerely thank you, because I wouldn't still be doing this if it wasn't for your support. So please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye bye for now.